Yo, what is up guys, TopazTK Games, so welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today we are talking about something really cool that I've noticed over the past couple of years that's been happening during the drought of Kingdom Hearts. Now, as you know, Kingdom Hearts fans always are making stuff when we don't have anything. We have fan games, we have mods, we have all this stuff, but something I've noticed recently is that there's been a bunch of recreations of 358 over 2 days. People have been begging Square Enix to remake Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days in full. And I think they had originally planned to during the development of 1.5 and 2.5. I will look it up, and if I see it, I will put it in the video. But I think they originally planned to, but they didn't have the resources and time to do it because Osaka team was working on Kingdom Hearts 3, and who knows what Hand was doing at the time. So people have gone out their way to do their own remake project of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Now, no one's really doing like a full-blown HD remake in Unreal Engine 4. Someone is doing something kind of like that. I'll go over all of them in the next few minutes of this video. But most people are remaking them in Kingdom Hearts 2, or in some cases, just modifying the DS version to look fantastic on your PC or Steam Deck or portable devices that can play ROM. So, let's talk about them all right here, right now, as I'm a huge fan of this game. I love 358 over 2 days. I think getting this kind of love is awesome. This video is off the cuff, there's no script, so work with me here. I hope I get across everything I'm trying to say well, and let's have a good time. If you could please like and subscribe while watching this video, or when you make it to the end, so we can get my channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It'd be cool if we get to 1,500, but 1,000 is the goal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's start off with the easy one that everyone can play currently right now. That's right, MelonMix DS. Now, Melon DS is an emulator for Nintendo DS, obviously, and it can run DS games in high quality with a controller, with a mouse, whatever control scheme you want to use on it. I think mine is Switch 2 controls right now, and you have to get it an adapter, separate program, I think, to do that, so you can't use that. But I was using my PS4 controller, so that's pretty cool, it's pretty awesome. And MelonMix is a modified version of Melon DS, specifically made to work with 358 over 2 days, and recoded. Its goal is to make it so that you can play 358 over 2 days and recoded like you were playing them on the PS2 or 3DS or whatever the high quality Kingdom Hearts games are on your PC. There's some cool features in here that you won't get on any other emulator. So we have full screen cutscenes for the original game, where they got rid of the bottom half and turned the cutscenes in-game, cutscenes obviously, into one screen cutscenes. As you can see, I'm using a save file that has the game beaten, so I'm just going through a mission mode. You can see this cutscene is full, covering the screen. There's clearly, obviously, no dialogue. It hasn't been redone. I think they plan to put the HD version cutscenes in where they can, so that it looks higher quality, and I don't think that update's out yet, but it's there. Also, this game's pre-rendered cutscenes are crunchy because, like I said a couple seconds ago, the HD version cutscenes are not put in, so it's using the crusty original DS ones. So just worry about that. If you don't like how that looks, you can hit the skip button, obviously. But this is a good way to play the game if you don't want to wait for these remasters that people are making, because it's just really cool to play 358 over 2 days on a full screen. And you don't even have to lose the DS features. If you press L3, which I'm using on my PS4 or PS5 controller, you can show your HUD normally with the mission or no HUD at all. The right stick, I think, does the same thing. I couldn't really figure out what it does when I was tapping it in. I might have been able to do the same thing, but I couldn't tell. It uses every button, I think, but L2 and R2, which you can use for your own emulator stuff like speed up and stuff like that. You want to configure the emulator before you boot up the game so you can set up all your controller stuff, because you cannot access that stuff when you start MelonMix. Because when you start MelonMix, 358 over 2 days, it launches into the game automatically, and then you're just in. You're just playing 358 over 2 days in super high quality. It feels good. It's still 358 over 2 days. You do not get a shortcut menu. Maybe they'll add that, or maybe I forgot where you do that on the DS, like what buttons, and they changed it. But I couldn't find the shortcut menu, so there you go if you were looking for that. Maybe you can find it yourself. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a buffoon. But I couldn't find it. But I had a good time anyway. I was just testing it for this video, and it looks fantastic. Definitely how I'm going to play the game right now until the next few projects come out, which I'll talk about in a sec. So yeah, MelonMix is a great way to play 358 over 2 days and recoded. But this video is about 358, and if you just want to experience 358 over 2 with good controls, better quality on your PC, this is the way to go right now. You play through the entire game, obviously, because it's just the DS game. And where you get ROMs, you'll have to figure that out on your own, but it should be easy. Or you can dump it yourself and you can find that out on your own too. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, if you want to use MelonMix, I'll link it in the description and you can learn how to do everything there and have a great time re-experiencing 358 over 2 days and seeing the story of Roxas and Shion again. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful to this day. And I really cannot wait to see if they use them more. But if they don't ever get used again in the franchise, it's fine because this is a classic that still holds up to this day. But if you don't feel like the original game holds up to this day even on MelonMix, well, 2 projects got you covered. Coming up right now, 2 people are working on a remake PS2 project of 358 over 2 days. Well, technically one is not PS2, but I'm just calling it PS2 because it's made on the engine of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days Final Mix by Oshinobi is a work-in-progress project of recreating 358 over 2 days in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on PCSX2 specifically. They so far have gotten in multiplayer, or party members I mean. Some missions are done, and you go through the story bits like it is so far. You have to ask, I think, to get into his beta or alpha program. I'm not in myself. I just look at the videos and want to give updates on where it's going right now. And this recent update was 3 months ago, and it looks pretty freaking cool. So far, he's added in party members summoning in their weapons and summoning in and out their weapons like Sora and characters can do when you play as them in Kingdom Hearts 2. And also has recreated multiple locations already. It's pretty impressive so far. And it's only the version 0.34, and I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like in the future and hopefully get a demo soon because I really want to play this game. What we're seeing here is pretty impressive stuff where he's basically recreating the entire game, and it's like a dream come true of what could have been if Hand had worked on the PS2 instead of the DS. Not that I knocked them for working on the DS, because that was the way a lot of us had gotten into Kingdom Hearts, was through the DS version of 358 over 2, and some of us only got through it through the HD collection. So it's nice to be able to actually experience it if you have the HD collection with new menus, with new everything, and just have that experience on a bigger screen with better visuals. And it's just like experiencing Kingdom Hearts 2 again for the first time in a way, whenever we get to play it, of course. So I'm excited to see Roxas's chapter recreated on the PS2 from Oshinobi. And Oshinobi's also doing the same for Birth by Sleep, actually. But I think he's more focused on 358 since it's a bigger project, and of course it's the videos on anyways, so it's not really a topic to bring up here, but just wanted to let everybody know he's also working on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and I think recoded. Next we have the great TopazTK of Kingdom Hearts Refixed. Kingdom Hearts Refixed and OpenKH are a modding hub and a big modded quality life version of Kingdom Hearts 2, where there's things like Japanese voice acting, customizable menus, things like that. So we're basically getting a Bethesda-like modding system, modding hub for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix specifically. There will be more stuff for Kingdom Hearts 1 also, and also Birth by Sleep people are working on stuff, but Topaz's main thing is Kingdom Hearts 2 Refix, which gets updated almost daily, and there's always cool things being added to Kingdom Hearts 2 to make it a better experience compared to the PS2 version. If you don't care about that, well, obviously you can just play without the mods, but I just wanted to bring that up because Topaz is working on a remake of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix PC version. Very similar to the Shinobi project, but he's going to be using the PC version exclusively. With the help of a group of people, he plans to recreate it one-to-one almost, including some optional missions, which is crazy to me. I don't know if Oshinobi plans to go that far, because it might be a lot more work with less people, but we'll see. But that is Topaz's current goal. And as you can see here, it looks phenomenal so far. Again, we don't know how long it will take because it's a fan project and sometimes these things take a long time, so you probably won't get it right away or for a while. But I'm very excited to see what they do, because stuff like Oshinobi adding collision and stuff like that, where you can grab on the buildings and things like that, would be cool to have in this too. And it's just like so nice that these guys are going out of their way to do more than ever to recreate 358 over 2 in the PS2 engine in some way. So now you have 2 to look forward to, and I hope that they both continue, because it would be nice to have 2 cakes instead of 1, because they might both offer different things. And if you don't want to play Kingdom Hearts on your PC version or something like that, you just have the PCSX2 version, which is easier to access, and on ISO that's better for you. So it would just be nice to have both, and I don't think one should overlap with the other. So if you can give your support to both of these creators, just go like their videos, hop in their Discords. And like I said, Oshinobi, I think, is doing applications for the alpha testing version, so you can get in on that and help him make it a better experience for everyone. And Oshinobi at least has a Patreon where you can help him continue to make a living while he works on this. And you know, Patreon's always a good way to help people, so I always try to contribute to big projects that take a long time, or creators that do a lot of cool things myself. So if you can, give some money to Oshinobi while he works on this project. It's a big undertaking, and I think he's gonna need a lot of help with that, so you know, hit him up if you can. Kingdom Hearts Tears is another project being made by someone, a group called Team Twilight, who plan to recreate Day 357 only, and they're going to make it a playable and cutscene experience in Unreal Engine 5. And if you look at the pictures here, so far they've done a pretty incredible job of bringing it to standards of, let's say, Kingdom Hearts 3 or Kingdom Hearts 2, and also giving their own flair and style that would fit 558 days more than it would those two games. I think it's pretty impressive stuff that they're working on, and I really hope that they can get it out soon, because I would love to see what this looks like and how they would recreate this while keeping it close to the original, while also giving it their own flair. They haven't updated since January 2025, so maybe they're pretty... Of course, it's a fan project, so they're not going to be working on it like a Square Enix would or whatever, but hopefully we get to see more of this. I would love to see how far along they've come in the past year. So yeah, that is every 358 over 2 days fan project that is being worked on by the community for the fans while we wait for a new Kingdom Hearts game, because we're kind of in a drought right now, and I think this is the best way to hold us over, alongside just replaying the games and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to see how far everybody goes. And like I said, if you want to play Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days now with nice looking visuals and textures, just go on MelonMix in the description with the link below. And obviously you gotta learn how to get all the ROM stuff yourself. That's not what I can help you with, but it's a great way to play the game. So I hope you do that if you're missing the game and you want to experience the story again, or experience it for the first time. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and peace from Quasi Games, everybody.